no-shows.
You fucked up.
Yeah, I'll go through your phone.
You fucked up.
And your phone full of hoes.
You fucked up.
Try test tape, no.
You fucked up.
Can't put on no shows.
You fucked up.
Yeah, I'll go through your phone.
You fucked up.
And your phone full of hoes.
You fucked up.
Try test tape, no.
You fucked up.
Run the track.
Nearly did it again. Nearly did it again. Big up everybody that's locked in. We're back for yet another episode of Transfer Daily with Chelsea. Plenty to get into. We've got the Saudi raid of, I say Chelsea, but we say Europe. They're apparently going to offer Kante 100 million euros in wages a year. Fair fucking play to the guy. We talk about a retirement package. That is like the Ballon d'Or of retirement packages. So we're going to delve into that. What else do we have? AC Milan fire sale, potentially. Everyone's fuming over Maldini being sacked or walking away or whatever happened. But it looks like Leao's fuming. Magnon potentially might be leaving. Even Tio Hernandez could potentially be going. Apparently the Ruben Loftus-Cheek move is now on pause, even though it wasn't really reaching an end product anyway, because they were still talking about wages. I don't think it was at a conclusion, so it's not really that deep. But it looks like Ruben Loftus-Cheek to AC Milan has fallen through. What else do we have? Mason Mount, 70 million or leave is the message to Manchester United. Which, I mean, they're playing a very dangerous game. They're playing a very dangerous game here. But we'll delve into that too. Kai Havertz has been offered the opportunity to re-sign or leave. Why are they giving him an option? I don't know, but we'll delve into that. Galib, I'll check my DMs. Give me a little sec. And, well, yeah, what else is there? Havertz, Kante, Maatsen, Aubameyang, AC Milan, Caicedo. Cool. So we got quite a bit to get through in today's stream. Big up everybody that's in here, though. I did see Said was here earlier. We are going to be live with Said at 5. We're going to be live with Rants at 6:30. So, yeah, we got a busy day. You guys know Tuesdays is our busiest day here on the channel. So check that out, people. Big up to Nikoi, Jacob, CFC Jack, Kushal, Raid 96, Come on, you Blues. Big up Shira saying sell Kante and buy Caicedo. My brother Kante is out of contract in a month. Can't sell him, bro. Can't sell him. Big up to Chelsea till I die. Galib saying 70 million is crazy for Mace. If we somehow pull that one off, then I'm sorry, United. You deserve to be losers. Big facts. What did Said say? You'll end up stocking with Mount and Caicedo ends up rejecting you lot. I'm a bit worried about this 70 million thing because have they forgotten we have to sell him and that there's a year left of his contract? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Jacob Steinberg says we've joined the race to sign Gabri Veiga. I did see Kaz speak about him on the stream earlier today, but I don't know a single fucking thing about this kid. I'm going to save that either for a later video or probably discuss that a bit more tomorrow. But I don't know enough about that guy to say anything. Yeah, nearly got caught by the loop. A little bit shit. We caught ourselves in the last second, though. Big up to Jorgen saying, big up, Lewis. I just found Siri Merchants is a currency exchange service in India. You're a long way from Starbucks. Fucking hell, that's actually a thing. Johnny Tax. Big up to yourself, Jorgen, though. Big up. Yeah, I just saw the Pies tweet as well. We're in for Gabri Veiga from Celta Vigo. I know a lot of people rate this kid highly. I haven't got a fucking clue about this guy, but I'll ask the panel what they're thinking about him when I send the link out. But yeah, Chelsea are in the race to sign Gabri Veiga. I think Spurs or United might be in there as well. I don't know the brother though. And you know me, I'm not gonna sit here and waffle about a player I haven't done any research on. Big up DK saying Pies tweet Veiga. Right, a lot of you man rate him. I'm seeing the way you guys are speaking on his name. Everyone's gassed. There might be a little something here. He got team of the season and fucking hell, bruv. Oh dear. Apparently he's a cam. 11 goals and 6 assists for a relegation. So, well, to be fair, we are looking for 10s. Felix is gone. Havertz is likely leaving. Mount is likely leaving. We need some 10s in the squad. Someone has competition with Nkuku. So, yeah, I'm glad we're on the lookout for 10s. I'm glad. Good player, very direct, says Tyrone. His team of the season is good, but I don't know anything about him. Oh, fuck's sakes. All right, cool. Next stream, we'll discuss Gabri Veiga a little bit more. I'll have a little bit more to discuss on this, but yeah, I ain't got nothing for you here. Also had a little tweet on Caicedo. Brighton are set to demand significantly more than 70 million for Moises Caicedo. Chelsea could improve their chances by including Colwill. I'm not surprised by that. Again, we did discuss this on yesterday's stream. But Chelsea can't allow themselves to lose Levi Colwill for less than his worth. If it does give us a step forward in the Caicedo negotiations, I'm fine with it. I don't have any complaints. I would like to keep Colwill, but it's not the end of the world if we lose him. But we shouldn't be thinking of like 70 million and Colwill or something dumb like that. If you're going to include him in the deal, let's say Caicedo's worth 80 million. We should be looking at 30 to 40 million and Levi Colwill. That's what the deal should be. None of this 70 million and Colwill crap. None of this 80 million crap, because you're giving away a very talented player with very high potential on the cheap. So there's no point of doing that. No point. Yeah, DK, I did bring this one up. I don't know if I brought up the super chat, but safe for that. 45 million plus Colwill. Here for it. People still saying Pies Street. Is there another one? What? Let's go! Let's go! Beautiful. Beautiful. I thought you lot were talking about the Gabri Veiga news. The news continues to... This is better than the shit I saw yesterday about re-sign or leave. He's made this decision. We're going to have to change the title again. Cool. Havertz wants to leave. I am with him. That is the greatest decision-making Kai Havertz has made in 3 years. Let's go. Just give me a sec while I change the title. That is unbelievable news. Get the champagne out. Get the bubbly out. I still got the vodka, but I haven't eaten anything, so I'm not drinking because I want to still be sober for the next few streams. But fucking hell, man, this is beautiful. I was a bit worried Chelsea were going to turn around and give this guy a new contract, but he wants to leave, so hopefully Chelsea accelerate with this. Thank the fucking Lord. The end of an era. And not era. End of an era. Big fucking facts. Let's go. Good riddance to bad fucking rubbish with this guy. Bowley knows how much it's worth. 52 million. Good amount for him. Really good amount for him. This, though. Pop out the bubbly. Pop out the champagne. We are finally going to be rid of this virus from our football club. Big up to Bob Smoke saying, big up, Lewis. Get this German fraud out of here. We're nearly there, man. We are nearly there. I can't believe this, man. Do you see how many people are getting rattled off that what was it? The comp that I uploaded yesterday. It's not even my comp, by the way. Big up to the Real Madrid fan that posted. I've been waiting for a Havertz comp on this season. People tried to pretend this brother's our best forward. Get the fuck out of here. People saying another pie suit. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's never easy, man. It's never fucking easy. 75 mil. What happened to 52? Actually, yeah, no. Fabrizio reported 52 yesterday. How did it get to this? Check Pies Team, Veiga bargain, release clause, bye-bye donkey. I'll come to that in a little sec. What in the fuck? Where's the 52 million that was reported yesterday? Why has it gone up another 20? Let me see, because I'll bring that one up as well. Yeah, Mate Moretto and Fabrizio all said 52 million. Well, 50 to 52 million. Yeah, Fabrizio literally reported this yesterday. Why has it gone up? Why has it gone up? That was yesterday. So, yeah, I don't get what's changed. I really don't get what's changed. Don't ruin this. Fuck's sakes, man. Plettergoal is Sky Germany, Lewis. It was Jacob Steinberg that reported that, though. The 75 million. Nizar said 75 million first, Steinberg follow up. It's good. It'll be a bit of both, but they're dumb if they reject 52 million. They're stupid if they reject that. $75 for Havertz or Mount. It will be 70 million for Mount. It was reported 70 million or leave for Mason Mount. Maybe 75 with add-ons. That's a good shout. Why would you want less money? I don't want less money. I don't think they're going to pay that amount. If they do, hands up. I ain't saying a word. Fabrizio tweet. Good thing I've got this up here, so I can just go straight. Fair to say Chelsea and Kai Havertz are on the same page. Club prepared to let him leave, or Havertz is open to trying a new chapter elsewhere. Chelsea hope for more clubs to join the race in the next days after Madrid's interest registered last week. Oh, so they're trying to start a bidding war. Cool. Calma. We can be a bit patient. Big up HK and Music saying we don't want Mason Mount. Stop trying to sell him and keep his valuation at 70 million. Thank you. But what if you pay that, my friend? What if you pay that amount? Because if you do, then suddenly it's a stroke of genius from Chelsea. Let them test the waters. Let them test the waters. Even with this one, if they want 75 million, I'd just rather get rid of him initially, but test the waters. See how far they're willing to go. Big up iTest saying, does the Kante Saudi move include a transfer fee? Nope. He's got 1 month left on his deal. He's got 1 month left. So we can't get any money for him. We just got to sit back and watch it. I don't really blame Chelsea for not going any further than what they have, because from what Matt Law's reporting on N'Golo, Chelsea structured a contract offer that would have rewarded him heavily for playing time. But Saudi reps have presented him offers worth up to 86 million. There's no reason for us to match that. 86 million a year is fucking insanity, especially for someone of Kante's availability. If he takes it, fair play to him. Get your bag. Go get your bag. Like, we've done the best we could. We've offered incentivized wages. There's not much more we could do. We can't offer him a normal base wage because he can't stay fit. He started 27 league games in the last 2 seasons, played under 10 games in all competitions this season. The last time he had over 35 appearances was 18-19. Like, he's just simply not fit enough to be here on a base wage. It's up to him. Does he want to stay in London? Does he want to stay with Chelsea? Or does he want that massive pay packet at Saudi Arabia? And if he wants the money, more power to him. That money is ridiculous. Nobody's saying no to that. Nobody's saying no to that. Tell him again, brother, but when we get the 70 million, man, it's going to be a different conversation. Big up to my guy, though. Big up. This is good times, man. This is really good times. We're going to lose the meaty German. We're going to lose meaty Mount. This is brilliant. I said he wants a new challenge and he didn't even complete this challenge. It's crazy. It's all crazy. But I won't say too much. Check Veiga release clause. What's the release clause? Okay. 34.4 million. Shit, you could get him today. If he's that good, you could get him today. Fucking hell. That is mad. Okay, so 34.4. Not a bad amount. He'd probably be debt for us, but I don't know because I haven't watched the player. Yeah, that is a bargain, though. That is a fucking bargain. Oh, shit, did Big Six fans rate? Big up to Monts and the gang if they raided. Big up anyway. 34.4 million. That is ridiculous. Attila, get rid of it already. Get rid of it already. HKN Music again pop in saying United are not paying more than 50 million, which is still too much, and that's been reported. Keep it at 70 million and he stays at Chelsea. Who knows? You might press for him. Ten Hag really might rate the kid, like Anthony, for example. You lot paid 70 million for him, or maybe even more. I don't remember. But you lot can fork up the money for Mason Mount. You lot are Manchester United. You are a rich institution. And you need pressers. Did you not see the fucking... You watched the FA Cup final. Who was closing down Gundogan for the first goal? You had Eriksen. And he didn't close him down quickly enough. You know who closed him down quicker? The Minerals. This is what you need, my friend. This is what you need. 70 million. Pay, please, and don't speak. And don't speak. Have your fresh dose of minerals, my friend. I'll send you over a free Mount United shirt as well. I got you, my guy. I got you, bro. United better waiting a year to get him for free. Shush. 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 Never knew Kai was a natural 9, mate. Well, he is a 9 because he said it. And because numerous managers use him in that position. The same managers that people use to say, oh, you don't rate Havertz, but these coaches do. But when they play him up front, you want to say you're better than the coach. No, but they're in the wrong position. Well, do the managers know more than you or not? You can't pick a side when it suits you and change the goalposts. If all these managers rate Kai Havertz and then they rate him as a number 9 so they play him there, I guess he's a number 9, mate. Little hint. 9 isn't his natural position, though. Well, it's the one he's been playing the most in. So I guess it should be a little bit more natural to him now. Is it possible to dye a blue banner red? Says the Beautiful Game. That's a United problem. They can figure that one out. What else is here? Any news on Aubameyang? Yes. Saudi interest from Al Ali and Al Shabab for Aubameyang. He turned down LAFC in February because he wanted to continue in European football. I think Barcelona and Atletico also have interest, but don't really know what to say about it. We know Aubameyang's going. Nothing's concrete yet, but it's going to happen. And Aubameyang isn't going to be a Chelsea player next season. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Does he go to Saudi? Does he stay in Europe? I don't know. But Aubameyang is one of the last things we should worry about because he is just going to leave. Which is why he's flopped in it. No, because he's played in numerous positions as well. We tried him as a 10. We tried him out wide. We even tried him as an 8. Stunk everywhere. That's why he's the meaty German. Ah, beautiful. What's the German word for nine? Fucking hell, man. You know what? That might be comment of the fucking year. Man said, what's the German word for 9? That's what Kai is. That's ridiculous. Darko confirms Kai news that we want 75 million. You never know. We might even get it. So whatever. Necessary. Fucking 50. You know what? Imagine we get 75 million for him. We've made a fucking profit. We've made a fucking profit on Kai. That's crazy. Well, they know more than you. That's why he's played instead of anyone. Right. Okay, then don't complain that he's a striker then. Don't tell me that he's not a striker then, because he knows more than you guys. Simple as. Don't change the goalposts. If they know more than us and we're all clueless and we haven't got a single idea about football and we're just all idiots, then he's a 9 and you all need to shut up about it. Simple as that. Yeah, who was that guy with that comment again? Chris Dash. A round of applause for you, bruv. Comment of the fucking year, bruv. That is insane. Man. Anything on Mike Mignon? Apparently, he might be more willing to leave because of the AC Milan situation, but that's all speculation. Theo Hernandez might leave. Mignon might leave. A lot of the AC Milan squad are angry over Maldini's departure. Play it by ear. We don't know anything just yet. It's very uncertain. But I'd be willing to test the waters now. You ask questions during the Loftus-Cheek negotiations. Now Maldini's not there. I wouldn't ask questions. I'd drop a bid. And I'd see how unsettled Mignon really is. But it's very speculative right now. So we can't say too much. I might have to scouse that, though. If I do, I'll give you credit. Big up, brother. Someone said Gabri Vieira has the highest one-touch pass in La Liga or something. I ignored that while I was going through the comments, but I mean, fairs. Still need to see a lot more in him. From him. Yeah, poor Leal, bruv. He re-signed and they got rid of Maldini a week afterwards. I'd be fuming. Galib, I will drink myself into unconsciousness live on stream if that happens. I probably will. 75 fucking million. Crazy. Big up to Mount. Get the fuck out my club for the donation. Much appreciated. Highest one-touch passing sounds more like a Havertz. No, that's dispossessions. But yeah, appreciate the donation. On Mason Mount, again, 70 million was put on his head. They've told United 70 million or leave. We're going to have to test the waters and see where that goes. But I don't think United pay 70 mil. I hope so. But I think we're going to have to meet in the middle with like 60 or something. But we need to remember, like, we have to sell him at some point this summer. If no one else wants him for 70, we got to lower that valuation. Otherwise, what? Are people okay with him going for free? I don't see why that would be a feasible idea. All of the leverage goes to Mason Mount as soon as the window closes, if he's a Chelsea player. Because that brother can negotiate for 300k a week or something. Be like, well, it's either 300k or you lose me in a year. And I'm just going to walk somewhere for free. And I'll get that money anyway. Or on a sign-on bonus or some shit. See where it takes us. But be willing to lower it if you need to. I said if we sold Kai for 75 million, I'd be rock solid for about 2 weeks. I'll be high as a kite for about 2 weeks. Legendary Villain says 55. Nope. Give me my 70. Or if not, 60. 60. One or the other. Showtube says, do you think Chelsea should try get Raya? If we can't get a Mignon or a Diogo Costa, go for Raya. I don't mind. I don't think he's a bad goalkeeper. But I want somebody world-class. I don't want a small upgrade on Kepa and Mendy. No, I want a straight upgrade. Someone who is levels clear of the pair of them. But we do also just need a goalkeeper. I don't want to go to next season with Kepa as our number one again. I can't be bothered for that. He ain't it. People saying Raya's Kepa 2.0. No, Raya's better than Kepa. I just don't think he's much better than Kepa. And that's what the problem is. I want much better. I don't think he's there yet, but I think he's better than him. You lot can gauge the level, but yeah, I think he's better. What else did we have? Ian Maatsen. He thinks he's capable of competing at Chelsea for a place in the first team, but there are too many players ahead of him in the pecking order. And apparently his choice would be to extend his contract and go out on loan again. And to be honest, I rate that he would like to extend because he could easily go and play somewhere else. Means that he sees his future at Chelsea and nowhere else. But he can't be here next season. It will just stunt a year of his growth. Cucurella and Chilwell aren't leaving. So, like, there's already enough players in his way. He could stay at Burnley for another year or go to another Premier League team on loan. Maybe sign a contract if you want to. And then if one of Cucurella or Chilwell leaves, there's a pathway into the first team. If they don't leave, you could probably sell him for a little bit more money. But I don't mind him re-signing. I don't mind. But I don't really know where his pathway is unless we get rid of one of these left wing backs. One of them. And I'd rather it be Cucurella. I do agree. One of Cucurella or Chilwell. I'm really not fussed whichever one you bin off. But one of them has to go. Chilwell's just re-signed. Cucurella's on his first year. I don't think either of them go just yet. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens on that one. Anything else? Loftus-Cheek, obviously, because the AC Milan situation, his move is suspended. So I don't know what's going to happen on his front. AC Milan were moving a bit stingy anyway before that. So I'm not really too fussed about it. I'm sure we can find another club for Ruben. Again, it is only the 6th of June. We don't have to worry too much about that. But yeah, that's about it for today. That's about it. Let me send the link out to the panel quickly. Just want to see how many bitter people are on Twitter. Cool. Nice. All right, cool. Link is going out. But I said, why did you super chat that? For fuck's sakes, man. Jerseys FC is working, people. Ignore him. Ignore him. What do you mean it's not working? There's a website down or something. The website's up. What are we talking about? Yeah, the website's up, Fatter. Like, it's right here. Obviously taking some time to load and everything, but it's here. That PSG shirt's not bad. Not too bad. Is that the Ajax away kit? Yo, I might have to make that my next pick. That's kind of sick, you know? Yeah, I'm going to have a deeper look at this in my own time. But yeah, Jerseys FC's working fine, bro. Yeah, you're trying to cost this beautiful sponsorship deal, man. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Right. Sending a link out. Send a link out. Oh, no, that was the other super chat. Cool. Copy. Yeah, actually, the Juve kit's Leng too. But by the way, you can get all of these kits on Jerseys FC. Use the code CarefreeLewisG for 20% off. And they do shirt printing as well. They do shirt printing. Ryan Garland, best decision you've made, brother. Best decision you've made. Right. Link is going out. Link is going out. If you want to guarantee I don't miss out your comment during this, hit the like button. Oh. Cool. I think that is everybody. I think. Nah, not yet. Not yet. Cool. Yep, that's everyone. Big up to Brad saying Gabri Veiga or Mike Rochburns. Who's better? Oh. I've watched a lot more of Mike Rochburns, to be fair. Quality Bundesliga midfielder, man. Quality. Oh, but big up to Brad. Big up to Brad, my guy. What are we saying?
Meh. Slow day.
Hello?
Slow day. Nah, there's been a lot, man. Havertz 75 million. I can't believe that.
Hey, Havertz to Real Madrid.
I think you've got to include the add-ons in that. It'll be like add-ons.
Add-ons in that as well.
Yeah, it'll be like if they win trophies. It'll be the same with the Havertz thing. You know what I mean? With the add-ons and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I wouldn't read too much into that. Same for the Mount thing. The new thing in transfers is add-ons now. Do you know what I mean? You don't
new. Yeah. It's not new. I mean, Hazard.
It's become more prevalent over the last couple of years or so.
Yeah, blame it on the Americans. It's our fault.
Yeah. I just want to know the same. If you want to put criticism of the owners, which is fine if you want to do that, of not getting in players yet. Where's the praise of trying to get the players out? I just want to see that as well. Same energy, please. That's all. Because I rarely see that online. Do you know what I mean? So it's like,
what are you talking about?
I'm talking about that the ownership gets criticised far more for not getting players than the actual players are trying to get out. So no one really steps up and says anything. A lot of that sort of brushed over a bit. So, same energy. I suppose now they want us to use a proxy server. I suppose now they want us to pay like 80 million for this Celta Vigo player, Gabri Veiga, they haven't heard of.
And you get a release clause.
If we don't get him, then it'll be like, why didn't we pay him 250 grand a week? just like Kante. But there you go.
So I want to know this. How do they know who Poch wants unless they've talked to the man directly?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't get that because
We got mind readers.
you know he wanted Ugarte, even though we scouted Ugarte way before Poch was even in the picture. Are they just saying anybody the club goes after is who Poch wants? I mean, this journalism has gotten worse from last summer. We're just throwing stuff out there, throwing shit at the wall, see what sticks, and that must be the thing. So I'm pretty much done with it. Until somebody holds up a freaking jersey and says, they've signed on the dotted line, they're not our player. We're not even looking at them. That's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah, I don't really blame you with that one. There's been so much shit the last couple of days. Then we heard the fucking Ugarte deal was done and everything, and then it turns out it wasn't even done.
Yeah.
One thing I saw which was a bit weird. I don't know what you guys' thoughts are, but Ian Maatsen feels like he's capable of competing at Chelsea for a place in the squad. He wants to extend his contract and go out on loan again. What's you guys' thoughts?
He needs to be sold.
You wouldn't even keep him and then maybe sell for a higher price next year.
We have two left backs. Until one of them goes, you have no spot for the kid. Go get the money for him, because apparently Lewis Hall is better. That's what I've been hearing from most people. Lewis Hall should stay. I mean, people putting him in lineups for the next year starting. Like,
wait, who said that?
No, you ain't seen Twitter with people putting out lineups for next year, and they put Colwill and Hall, one at left center back and one at left back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they don't want to win anything.
Those are Twitter managers, Jester.
No.
Wait, all I'm saying is, if that's the case, why do you need Maatsen?
No, I'm just thinking more like extra development in the Premier League probably raises price tag a bit more. If you don't want him the year after, or you can't ship off the other two left backs, then you've got more money for him potentially.
I think we should renew his contract and send him out on loan.
Or he can play in the Premier League next year and be shit, and you get less money for him. Both things.
I don't think he's gonna play like shit. If he's still at Burnley, I don't think he's gonna play like shit.
We don't know. You've never seen him kick a ball in the Premier League.
The thing is, I feel like if we just send him back on loan and he gets that Premier League experience, that was going to work out. That's a great way to see if he's, cut out.
What about this, man? What about this? I want to ask you beautiful people a question. Are you ready for this one?
Okay. No, shut up.
No. Yes.
Go to Dortmund.
Sorry? How dare you speak to me with that tone, bro? Listen.
What are you talking about? Links to Dortmund for your guy. So
no. I'm not talking about that, man. He's signing a new contract. You don't want to believe me, don't believe me. But listen, do you guys think if we don't get Caicedo, we're in trouble?
No.
We're in trouble. Is it a fact that we can go and scout players like on the cheap?
I'm checking holidays, man. But come on, I need some money here.
Yeah, we need our money, man.
Look, I'm helping you out here.
My God.
The idea that we can't go scout players.
I've got this site. You just need 69 million quid from now.
Looks like Monopoly money.
Stop flexing money.
We need that money, man. Donate it.
Look,
through the channel. You said that.
Yeah.
There are two things when it comes to the fan base, because we might see a player that they're scouting and he probably don't have a lot of experience or is not talked about, and a lot of our fan base would be like, we don't need that player because he's not the elite type of player that we want. And sometimes it doesn't work like that, because Kante wasn't an elite player, you know what I mean, until he come to the Premier League, but he still have all the attributes.
Brad, I did hear about this Anthony situation. Probably won't speak too much on it, but from what I heard, the date was when Anthony was playing for United against Bournemouth. So I don't know how legitimate it is. Probably not going to discuss it, but yeah, I don't think it's serious.
Don't discuss that stuff until somebody's convicted.
Just another money hungry.
We're gonna leave that one. But I appreciate the donation, my friend. Appreciate the donation. What's you guys' thoughts on this whole situation with AC Milan? Maldini's left. Apparently, the whole team's pissed.
Bring Leao. Bring Leao. Bring us Leao.
Yeah, man.
Have you seen his
Leao
release?
ain't going nowhere. He's
Leao?
signed a contract.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
release clause is 175 euros.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, sorry, not even under Abramovich. I think we're paying that for Rafael Leao. You are crazy.
I don't
that's
think any
crazy.
of it. It's not Chelsea, so I don't care.
I think Mike Magnan might be open to leave though, but he might cost too much. That's the only thing.
Yeah, they're still going to want the 60 million. We already put a 60 million euro bid in for him, and they said no.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. We gotta move.
He ain't even worth that. He's injury prone, and he doesn't have a left foot.
60 mil for a keeper though.
No, but
crazy.
would you not be happy if we were to sign 2 DMs that are not quote unquote known of? Do you know what I mean? Like they're not. No one's really been linked with them. They're not a Caicedo. They're not a Declan Rice.
If they're good, get them. Like that's the whole point of our board now, to find talents that we can't necessarily have the network to do. Like we all have jobs. That's their job. So if they come in the DMs are quality for Pochettino, then that's fine.
Well, like I said on the podcast I did on Sunday, that's out, by the way. You should listen. Worldwide Chelsea Pods, Spotify and Apple Play.
Who's cleaning something, man? Put yourself on mute if you're doing
Put
that.
yourself on mute, guys.
Grinder up.
It's Habibi.
That was
What?
Anyway, I said, and I'm going to continue to say, whoever the club brings in is who I want. End of story.
Fucks.
They get paid to do this job. We're sitting here for free. Who knows more?
They just brought out Gabri Veiga, and I had never heard of that kid in my life.
Yeah.
And these are top quality scouts too. Sorry, Jester, but it's like we gotta have faith in them now.
Mm-hmm. If it's not them, then we're fucked, didn't we? Has anyone heard about Gabri Veiga, by the way? Because
I've heard his name up once, like in like the middle of the. I never watched him play. Don't get me wrong. I haven't watched him play, so I'm not gonna sit here and.
I watched him play once, and I was shocked because I thought he was supposed to be a DM, but he's definitely an attacker. I only watched him play once. He looks like a good player, but he's more of a 10.
I saw this account speak about him. He says plays 8 for Celta Vigo, good ball carrier, nice press resistance. Needs to refine his final ball plus decisions, but exciting. Don't know why Poch wants him though, considering we're likely to pay 43. Sounds like a Kova replacement.
This is the thing. How do we know that Poch wants him for sure, though?
I mean, who reported it? Jacob Steinberg, just half an hour ago. He's the one who said Havertz for 75 million as well. I think he's a good source. I don't know how great of a source he is, but I think he's a good source. It's the first time I've heard his name get linked to us. Jazz, I got the same thing. I get heavy Kova vibes from what I'm reading. I need to see a bit more.
He's the him and Musiala, the only under 21 midfielders that have scored 10 plus goals in the top 5 leagues. So that's something.
Oh, jeez. Nice.
And I saw a big Barcelona account rate him.
We'll see how it develops. It's way too early to make any sort of calls on this one anyway. What else did we have? N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante is being offered 86 million a year by Saudi Arabia. Don't really blame him. Don't blame him if he goes. Fair play.
Go get that money, man.
Money.
What? Fucking hell.
You're right.
That'd be fine with me. You know, if he's going to, I mean, Benzema did the same thing. People still think that players care about clubs. You put mad money on the table, they're going to bounce. Guess what? That's their job, is to make money. Just like everybody else here, you don't go to work for free. Yeah. And if somebody offers you more money, you're going to leave the company you're at and go to another company.
Precisely, yeah. No one should say anything against any players getting the money they want. Same with the Garke deal, same with Benzema going, same with Kante going, stuff like that. Get your money, man. If someone's offering you, you're injury prone, you're going on nearly 32 and offering you nearly 100 million per season.
Well,
Yeah, so this is slightly different money, right? I mean, you're talking like the Ugarte thing was like a $2 million a year difference. This is like 80 to 100 million for a year.
Just general money, just generally money in whatever. Do you know what I mean? Get the highest you can get. Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, these are like absurd numbers.
Exactly.
So
This is like the China thing before they then put like
it's like
you know.
Right.
So and they probably
the same thing will happen to this league, but at least they're like poaching like older, you know, late, you know, early 30, late 30-year-old guys. Like,
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, 100 million for a season is fucking retarded, stupid money. So.
The money that they've got there is fucking crazy, man.
Right.
Right,
When you're talking like we were talking about the Ugarte, I think he's like between 3 and 5 million for a season. This is like 10 to 20 times that. Yeah, it's much different.
I mean, if Benzema can leave Real Madrid, don't think that your favorite player can't leave the club that you love. I mean, that dude was synonymous with Real Madrid for the last 5 years. Yeah, Hazard left. Well, okay.
Not really.
Well, why'd you put? It's fine. Big up Brad saying Lee Kang in from Mallorca or Danling Wang. What a left winger. Big up. We could have both either side. Who is Mudrik and Madueke anyway, man? What was that?
If you're gonna come up trying to bait a name, like come up with the better ones, please. Like,
how do you know they're baiting?
Danling Wang's not bad.
Have you researched him? How do you know that?
Have you seen his comp?
Bro, try the better ones, man. Like,
oh, fucking hell,
keep trying. Put in the super chat. Keep trying because Lewis is
so
going to get
go fatter if you want.
Let's run back a classic. Would you use Colwill to get Caicedo?
Yes, as long as the valuation for Colwill isn't lowered in that deal. Like if it's 70 million in Colwill or 80 million in Colwill, I think that's stupid. If you're doing 40 to 50, fine. I'm not too fussed with that. We have enough centre backs in it. Like I would like us to keep Cole. I do think he's got good potential, but we need to sort that midfield out. If getting rid of him means we have a quality midfielder in Caicedo coming in, fine.
What do you think the valuation of Cole?
It's 30 million pounds at the most.
30 million? Nah, I'd say more.
He's played 15 or 16 EPL games in his career.
I know, but the potential is what's going to raise it. Plus the English tax, like it's not going to be 30 million.
It's going to be 30 million at the most. I have to tell you, he's done nothing in the league. You can say potential, but he's also got injury potential as well because he's been injured a lot.
I heard. So correct me if I'm wrong. I heard that they had a Chalobah interest, but I don't really think they're going to want Chalobah.
That's the downgrade.
They're not going from Colwill to Chalobah, bro.
No.
Maybe Cucurella. No, they're not going for Cucurella.
No, they're going back for Cucurella.
But he was injured a lot last year. He was injured over the summer, and that's why he didn't get to play for Tuchel, and that's why he was sent on loan in the first place. So you have to, for all the positives, you have to look at the negatives too. You don't know what's going to happen to somebody, so you say on potential, but 30 million pounds for potential. We sold Gurhey for less than that. I think Tomori left on a free, so you're not actually.
Yeah, but Gay never had a Premier League season before he got sold.
Yeah, but everybody was hyping him just like they were hyping Colwill.
No, they weren't.
I know, but like, let's say if Colwill had the season in the Championship, I'd understand that. It being in the Premier League, I think raises it a bit more.
Well,
I'm looking for 40-50 in the deal.
Probably
not 50.
If you use like Maatsen as a barometer, like he I think Burnley offered us 15 and we turned that down per reports. Yeah. So we probably value him somewhere in the 20 to 30 million range. If I had to guess. So I Colwill's probably in that similar bracket. Maybe we add a bit of a tax on that because he's got a bit more of a reputation maybe than Maatsen does as far as international goes. But yeah, he's probably in that range, somewhere between 25 and 35. If I had to put a number on it, but
and also it's easier to find a quality center back than there is to find a quality DM. Just is.
Yeah,
very good point.
Centre backs is our strongest area. That's why I'm not too fussed if we lose Colwill. It's strong enough without him. But just get the right amount for him. Like, we don't need to overpay for Caicedo and lose Colwill for cheaper than what we could sell him for.
Caicedo is... Look, I don't understand. I mean, I know FIFA has rotted a lot of people's minds, but you have to understand, DM doesn't mean you sit in front of the back two and do nothing but pick daisies while somebody else plays offense. You know, it doesn't work that way in the modern game. So Caicedo is a defensive midfielder. But he doesn't sit in the system he was playing. Does it mean he can't have defensive responsibilities, be the first midfielder back on defense? I mean, we've seen him destroy our midfield and our entire team twice this season. He did it to Arsenal from right back. So stop this. He's not a DM. Why? He plays defense.
But you know what's funny, just is that people say if we don't get Caicedo, well, pretty much fucked because Rice is probably going to Arsenal, all right? But then they won't give up Colwill to get that Caicedo. Do you know what I mean? Like, just buy the bullet, man. I'm sorry, Colwill hasn't shown anything in the Chelsea shirt. Buy the bullet and get Caicedo, someone that is probably the most important player for us this summer.
And then we have to sell Savić as well.
Bro, what is your problem, bro? What is this? No,
our problem is Ziyech.
I'm quiet.
I think about the Caicedo thing is though people.
It's a proven fact.
Like he is a DM and a double pivot, but people are thinking just because he's not the ideal six that sits in the.
Chelsea Blue, your echo in the background.
Yeah, we got the echo.
Yeah, you give me. Please tell me. Give me a sitting DM.
I think Paulinho.
Rodri.
Ugarte,
Rodri's not a sitting DM.
Paulinho.
Still got the echoes ever doing that. Yeah,
I think Paulinho does. I mean, yeah, he does.
So you're saying he never gets forward. These DMs, they're sitting. They never get forward.
I know what you mean. I agree. In the modern day, it's rare to find someone that just sits there and is waiting for the other team to attack.
I mean, Rodri gets forward occasionally.
Paulinho's game is more based off sitting and maybe going forward a little bit, whereas Caicedo is a bit of both.
Like the sitting six is the one that makes sure they shield the defense and cut out danger. You know what I mean? Like, and they occasionally go forward once in a while. Like that's football. Like Casemiro goes forward once in a while. Rodri goes forward.
Wow, he's always in the box. He's a late runner into the box. He scored tons of big goals for them.
Who, Casemiro?
This idea is that you do not go forward is crazy.
That's not saying they don't, but it's like it's regular football. If you play in midfield, I got a lot of goals like that. You're the late man running, so no one picks you up. But their primary position and their goal and the team is to make sure they destroy attacks, counterattacks, and make sure they shield that defense. Make sure that the person in front of the defense.
So you can say that Kante's done that in his career too, right? When he plays.
Yeah, but Kante is more of a role. Like he doesn't like sit. He goes and chase after the ball. Like he's not.
Would you say Kante can't play defensive midfielder?
I think he can in a double pivot. But if you
playing a double pivot, what are we talking about?
But that's what I'm saying though. So people are like there's two types of DMs that people think about. The one like in a six that's in a three at the center of it, like that middle person, and you got the two other other midfielders, and you got the double pivot six that can play in that, like Kante, Caicedo. Those are the types of double six you have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think when people say
Kante's a box to box.
What?
Why is Kante why people bring up Kante that he's a box to box DM? Why? Because he's been playing there since Sarri days or something.
No, it's just because we've seen enough Kante that he can't sit as a lone DM. I guess that's probably why.
Which game? Since which game?
You not remember Lampard 2021?
No, you're not watching Kante, man. What the fuck?
What? My memory.
He's been playing for us for 7 years. What do you mean?
The man said, "Yo, what game? Do you not watch the man?"
I lost my memory, bruv.
Look, you go to
and also
you go to every match.
I lost my memory, mate.
this box to box and all this
I
stuff.
think that has actually been partly destroyed by Chelsea rather than just us saying it.
Coaches
the only thing I watch
don't look
is
at their midfielders and go, "Oh, you're a box to box. You're this. You're that." They don't do that. So
How do we know that? We don't know that for sure. We have no idea what they do. So that when someone goes, well, he wants this player, he wants that player, we don't know. Like we don't know if Poch is going to do a 4-2-3-1. We have no idea. Some coaches are still like that, where they have.
Yeah,
they want a
Declan
certain
Rice goes to
person.
Arsenal.
Conte didn't have him as a DM. First
They
it was
want a certain
Matic who
person
sat
for a
further back,
certain
then it was
role. You know what I
Bakayoko.
mean? So I think, you know, we have no idea what coaches are different, man. We have no idea.
Timmy Bakayoko.
I don't know. We've all got a great idea of who Poch wants to keep and who he wants to get rid of.
Well,
we do.
Apparently, that's what
Can we
sources
just
say.
say?
Oh,
Can we just
apparently
say,
Chelsea are
I think
targeting
we have to
Lavia
say.
as a Kepa replacement.
I think we have to say like. I think
Oh,
we have to
news,
abbreviate
bro.
that and say what the club wants and who the club wants and who the club wants to get rid of.
CFC Daily, man.
Really? Do you know what I mean? We have no idea what Poch wants, or if he I presume I would guess that with the stories coming out about who's going, that they should have, or at least would have, consulted the manager and say, yeah, we're going to look for transfers for this person, for that person. Are you okay with that? You know, or stuff like. Hopefully they would have. But
They probably talked to him about profile of player, but not probably an exact player.
Yeah, I mean, who are you really like? Who you could imagine, hopefully, a conversation going, well, yeah, who do you want? Who is like a non-negotiable? Do you know what I mean? Like who's a non-negotiable? Stuff like that. And probably with the reports coming out and how quickly this Kai Havertz thing is moving, you would presume that he is he's very negotiable in terms of going, or else we would see like definite denial and stuff like that coming
Which
out.
is amazing for us, Andrew. Which is absolutely amazing.
Exactly. So we can only presume and guess, and we just have to caveat that because obviously people are hard of hearing, and we'll go, "You said this, you said that."
This Veiga guy looks like more of a Havertz replacement than.
100%. 100%.
You think?
100%.
Why? Because don't look at compilation videos, please. Stop. I don't want to hear nothing about based on compilation videos.
I mean, he's got the second most.
Give me a
goals.
sec, guys.
And
So
great.
I mean, there's things you can tell.
You still ain't seen him play a game of football.
Sorry.
There's more to a game of football than just one aspect.
I mean, you probably need more than one. You probably need more than one game.
Someone that scores that many goals.
He hadn't seen that. He's seen a compilation video.
I've seen one game and he played up pretty high up.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna sit here and say I watched him because I didn't, but like in all of these, he's in very attacking positions. If he's a DM or like someone who's sitting, I'm gonna be very pissed. Like, nigga, sorry, Paul, sorry.
Oi,
So again,
and you know what?
if you
At
want
least
just
we
a
got that
compilation
Latina
video, that's fine.
midfielder. I like that though. Enzo, Caicedo, then Veiga. That's some Latina minerals.
I don't want him. Someone said I watch him. He's a carbon copy of Mason Mount. Get him. Keep him away. Keep him away.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to? Why? Oh, there. Never mind. Go on,
If he is a Havertz type replacement,
why do we need a Havertz type replacement?
I don't want to like Havertz replacement. We've seen them type crap.
We don't need a Havertz replacement.
Havertz. Just remove the name Havertz and a player that can play in a 10 or an 8 or something like that. We only really have Nkuku coming in who can do the 10 role anyway. So a squad build or something like that, I don't think people have too much of an issue with it if that's the case.
But Andrew, sorry,
He's not gonna. First of all, y'all leave Xavi alone.
What?
I'm black, guys.
If y'all ain't never seen Xavi on here,
was it? Was it Xavi?
Racist out.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I said the N word. I thought I was talking regular.
Xavi, you're getting cancelled, mate.
Yeah. By the way,
Yo, Luke,
that
take
word's
point,
been
back
used
him up,
several
man.
times on this
Which have been
channel.
cancelled a long time ago. I can't lie.
Exactly. Yeah. That's not going to get us cancelled. So.
No, but but they did say when Havertz was firstly reported to leave, they did say if he was to leave, where's an echo?
Chelsea Blue, you got
Seriously,
really bad background.
Yeah, they did.
Do you
say
got the
Havertz
stream
was
playing?
supposed to leave.
Chelsea
Yeah,
Blue?
Havertz was to leave. Pochettino
Yeah,
would
you might
want
have the
a
stream in the
replacement.
background or something. It might be a mic.
But yeah, they did say if Havertz was to leave, Pochettino wants a replacement. Otherwise, he's not allowing him to leave. So this Gabri guy, whatever his name, well, I don't know what his name is. He makes sense.
No, he doesn't.
Makes very. What do you mean? How do I know, Jester?
I didn't say how do you know. I said no, he doesn't.
Why
Get
does
it
he
right.
make sense?
Who makes sense?
Whatever, like, what's his name? Veiga or Blair, whatever his name is.
Why does he make sense?
Yeah, I'm saying his profile makes sense.
Okay, what's his profile?
He's clearly, Lewis has read it out. He clearly someone that's good on the ball. He can score goals because he's up there with Musiala in his age group as a midfielder. So I'm not going to imagine he's going to be
Black.
a hitter. This guy's,
My God, Ziyad, really?
what do you mean me? He's chubby, proving he's black.
Oh man.
Oh,
Sure.
believe it.
So I'm guessing every player we scout or potentially might want to put a bid in for, Poch wants. I guess that's what we're going to go with this summer.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's what happens when you get a new manager, unfortunately.
Mount for 70 million. What's everybody saying?
Sure.
Fine. Add-ons. Sell.
Hey, Saeed, bro, pay up the money, man. Tell your crap, bro.
Why don't you just communicate with him in the chat instead of shouting when someone else is talking?
Is he
Why
even
don't you
in
do
the
that?
chat?
I don't know if he's still here. Big up to Saeed if he is. I don't
You know, if
Is
he
that
ain't even here
Saeed?
yelling,
Is that even
ain't gonna do
Saeed?
no good.
Hurry up and pay the generational minerals talent, man. Come on,
Yeah,
we're
you man
waiting
are
on
holding
those
up
ones.
our business.
Yeah.
Man are holding up our business.
Hey,
70
don't
million
think-
or nothing.
Hey, we'll
If
take
he-
Bitcoin.
yeah,
We'll
I
take-
don't believe that at all.
Hey, we'll take Bitcoin. We'll take Bitcoin for him.
Hey, with
I'm not gonna lie, Lewis. I'm not gonna lie. I would not be
let's
surprised.
let's not say Bitcoin, man.
I'm not gonna. I would not be surprised if Man United tell us to fuck off, and then it turns out Mount leaves on a free next season.
Why would they not even
Why
accept
would they
65?
tell us to fuck off?
Because it looks like we're being
is
stubborn.
nothing but a negotiation
Good
tactic.
Lord.
I mean, sorry,
They don't-
Andrew. You don't need to be rude. But blimey, mate.
Your
But I
whole,
mean, you never know.
your
If,
whole existence and
but if-
the way you talk is an offence.
but if Chelsea really only wants 70 million and they're not backing down, then we might be.
I
in
know
trouble.
it's almost as if everyone pays the exact price someone wants in every single transfer, and they don't negotiate. And also, they might go, okay, we'll get to 70 million with add-ons if he does this, this, and that. It's almost as if that never happens.
Point received, Andrew. Point received, man.
I'm just
Point received.
you do this to yourself, man. You always do this to yourself. You
wow.
say,
Oh, what's going on here?
see, I'd get his feelings hurt.
Oh no, Lewis, bad news, bruv. Oh no, Madrid zone, no way.
What?
Havertz deal collapse now. I'm joking. I don't know.
It is.
Oh, J. Felix Diaz. Who's that? He's saying the Havertz transfer has collapsed. He's not coming.
Who's
Well,
that?
I'm not gonna lose my head just yet.
They haven't even negotiated with the club
Literally,
yet.
they haven't even man. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
game
weird
gone.
because it's weird because 7 minutes ago Madrid Zone said Real Madrid are serious about getting Kai Havertz this summer.
yeah, look at this shit, man. Don't even bother. Look. Havertz transfer's collapsed. He's not coming. Real Madrid are serious about getting Kai Havertz. A man said 4-minute difference. Aye.
Cool.
So please get rid of him to whoever. I can't stand another season with him up top. I just can't mentally handle it.
Yeah, again, and they have negotiated not one time with the club. And apparently they've come to terms with Havertz, or reportedly, or whatever the hell you want to say.
Yeah.
That's not an issue. So how does it collapse? They haven't even talked to Chelsea. Unless Kai Havertz is the only thing that could have happened is Kai Havertz has decided to stay and sign a new deal. That's the only thing that could have happened. And nothing's been reported on that. So I think they're just trying to play both sides to get all the clicks.
Wait for Relevo. They're the ones that are reliable.
Yeah, we'll wait for Releva.
How about we just wait until he holds up the jersey?
That's boring, Jester. That's boring.
Okay, well.
We have to go through the emotional roller coaster.
Big up, Jimmy. What are you telling me, bro?
Facts.
No, he's not here yet. He's not here.
Quiet sound. It's been quiet day, man. What's going on here?
Really? It hasn't felt quiet. Real Madrid have also started Operation Kane. The player has given his green light from the same source saying Havertz to Madrid.
Jay Felix Diaz.
I said Joe Felix, bro. It's crazy. You've seen the Pies tweet. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as this. Seen the Pies tweet. But we're literally hearing different things from both sides, so I'm not really too worried about it. Exactly. So many journalists are saying different things to each other. It's like they want to be the first if there's any changes. Nothing that deep.
Yeah. Carlito's texting me. He's like, make sure you tell him the Havertz deal collapsed. I'm like, dude.
Oh, dear. Yeah. I'm just Andrew. Did you get that as well?
Yeah, I got that. Yeah. Hey man, the guy like, hey, all I can say is the guy likes to watch shit footballers. I can't. It's all good, man.
Yeah, like from what we heard, it's either re-sign or leave. It's the 6th of June. This literally came out half an hour ago. They want to leave the three different sources saying different things.
Hey, which one? The Battle of the Brown Envelopes. Woof.
Battle of the Brown Envelopes. You know what? That's actually not even a bad name for it. Oh, well.
Why would you
want to see me go into a deep depression? Well, I've already been in one for like 8 months, but why would you like to see that continue, man?
It's all about the clicks. Clicks.
I'm prepared to go to another torture next season. Why not? At least we're going to get a night out in Newcastle away.
Pies delete the collapse tweet. Faz.
Oh, really?
No.
He retweeted it. He retweeted the Madrid zone tweet.
And I think he just deleted it.
He deleted his post and retweeted the repost. Yeah, that was just
not anything original.
Who cares?
As he knows that he's on a Twitter blue account that you can edit it.
And then delete as well. Yeah, that same guy says Madrid have not made any movement around Havertz, and the Chelsea attacker is now not among the possible objectives. Doesn't make sense, seeing as everyone said they've been speaking to Havertz and his entourage.
So Pochettino going to unlock Havertz as a number 10 then next season.
Oh, well, I got a message. I got a message from Colwill.
Yeah.
He says, "Suck it."
Mm-hmm.
Tell him suck Havertz because he dreams about him so much.
Yeah.
Hey, imagine
the only thing that's going to be sucking is Havertz on the field next season. That's the only thing that's going to be
because he's got that generational minerals. Yeah, this Siri Merchant Ekbali and Ted Lasso Bowley.
Do you ever speak in your own language, or do you just repeat
what the fuck?
That's just needs to get a soundboard of what John is. He just needs a soundboard.
I would love to see. Does somebody please record him when he's trying to pick up a woman?
What does Siri Merchant even mean?
What are you trying to hear? The negotiation or?
No, I just want to see how he speaks to him.
It's only a negotiation. $40, $50, $60 plus tip. That's all you're gonna hear.
Oh, Jimmy rolling that clip early.
Hey, that's so Lewis's tweet, and
that's his pickup lines, man. Straight to the point.
This Ted Lasso Bowley and
in this car or in the hotel, which one, man?
Fata, bro, you gotta have another language than minerals, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'll give you cash for that.
You gotta get off his dick, bro.
Mr.
You gotta get off his dick.
You know what I mean? Generation minerals in capital letters with God. This sign. I don't know what he's.
Let's have it wrong. Yeah, let's have it wrong. Lewis.
Island.
Yo,
I watched you on that stream yesterday, bro. I saw your face, man. I saw your face. You look like you wanted to fucking puke like I did. How do you sit on these streams with these dudes crying about every fucking thing, bro? Oh, my God.
What are you showing us?
Brighton are now preparing a new record bid for Levi Colwill, close to 40 million to be submitted soon.
I'm sorry, we might have to take that. I'm sorry.
Down 30 million next week.
No,
you can incorporate that into the Caicedo deal and put 2 birds with 1 stone. That's what I want.
Yeah, either way, take the 40 and then give it back to him. But either way, you got to take 40. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's fine by me. If they offer us 40 million to take off the Caicedo deal with Colwill going the other way, I'm happy.
I mean, they raise it up by 10 mil just like that. I think we can go a little bit further.
Not only that, but why is it? I have to ask this because I was listening while I was driving a while ago, and I hear like, why is it whenever we go to buy a person, we willing to spend whatever? Then when it's time for us to sell, I sit and listen to quote unquote Chelsea fans bitch and complain that we're charging big money. Shut up. Let us charge big fucking money and let them pay. That's what we do. Why do y'all always be so quick to say, oh, don't price them out? Has anybody ever priced us out? How long does it take for them to price us out? A long fucking time, right? So it goes the same way.
You're deeper. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, it goes the same way. So if we say 80 for Mount, let them bring their price up. Don't say, oh, how could it be 80? Shut the fuck up. Let it be 80. If they're willing to pay, let them pay. Like, I don't understand how Chelsea fans complaining about the price being too high. There's no such thing as the price.
I think it's because, like, for me, it's like I'll watch them and think they're nowhere worth this amount. But then you deep,
but
like,
that's
let's see
not
how far they're willing to go. Let's see how far they're willing to go.
But it's not going to run anybody away. When we came for Fofana originally, and they were saying it's going to cost 90 plus, we paid almost like 60 something. It wasn't even close. So let us call out these high, ridiculous ass numbers that we know we're not going to get, so they can come up and meet us at least a third of the way. They ain't even got to come halfway. Just come 1/3 and it's still it's a steal. Because Mason Mount worth about 50, 40, if you ask me. Shit. So if we can get 60, 65, 70, whatever, we take it. So if they say they want 80, let them say they want 80. We know we're not getting 80.
Look, and the last sentence of that tweet is negotiation. Everybody has a price. You hit that price, they gonna sell him. I don't care who it is.
Yeah, I don't care who it is. They got a price. Everybody got a price. Everybody. You name the player, they got a price.
So they're just trying to negotiate through the media to say, okay, you got 40. Okay, what are you going to do with Caicedo? So if you start seeing that Caicedo deal, they'll accept, maybe the next tweet comes out, they'll accept 70. They've already said it. They'll accept less if they get a player in return that they want. There you go. This is negotiation. Y'all don't read too much into it. If they hit the number, everybody's numbers work, the deal will happen.
I don't mind giving up Colwill for Caicedo because we're not short of center backs, but we're short of fucking center mids. So I don't even get this idea that I don't want to give up Colwill, but if it makes the deal work, it makes the deal work. Like,
I don't. You know? Why just if you think he's good, just put a buyback option first refusal. I don't understand this. Like, well, we're gonna have to keep him. It's like if you haven't got enough space because we've got like 5 central defenders without even him adding to it, and we're only playing once a week. Then what? If you think he's good, put a first refusal, buyback option, whatever. Just put it on him. Just put it on. If you think he's that good, put him on. And also, if he's not going to get, and if he's going to get more games at Brighton, then surely that's beneficial to his career and development. Do you know what I mean? It's so like you can only do so much in training. Do you know what I mean? If you don't actually put it on the field, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? Just
agree. Totally agree.
Too sentimental, man. That's it. Especially from a guy who's not even.
The main priority is to consolidate our midfield. Our defense is our strongest spot. Fuck it.
Exactly.
Yeah, the defense is definitely our strongest spot. We need to get central midfielders, man. Simple as that. So if it means he has to move on, but you get a nice piece of change for him, you get a nice piece of change and he move on. If he goes on and he becomes that player, whatever, okay. We expect Badiashile to become that. We expect Fofana to become that. So how the fuck does Colwill fit in anyway?
Hey, do you know what we should do? We should do what frigging Bayern Munich do with the Bundesliga. We should do what frigging Bayern Munich do with the Bundesliga. That's what we should do. They don't have a youth system. They just send them out to other teams and then buy them back.
And buy them the fuck back.
Just do that. Just do that. They get the development elsewhere because they're not sat on the bench or on every other game and play about 10 minutes or something like that. It's like, just let him play there. He's going to be in Europe next season. We're not even in Europe next season. He's going to have more games potentially. So, just let him go. If it, like I say, bigger picture, midfield.
And what I ask people is, do you believe Caicedo will be a better player than Colwill? Because I do.
Oh,
I do.
Yeah,
so I don't really give a fuck about the exchange. Even if Colwill turns out to be what everybody's saying he's gonna be, if Caicedo turns out to be what we think he could be, Caicedo will be more fucking valuable anyway.
Yeah, and like I said, center backs you can find a dime a dozen. DMs who can destroy teams. Put
it like this: Caicedo levels that he might be able to get to, you ain't finding that no dime a dozen. The levels that Colwill can get to, you can find a lot of good fucking center backs. I agree. There's tons of center backs that's good across his way. Ain't a lot of
center back.
Yeah, it's not a bunch of central midfielders that play at that level that Caicedo is at that age and what he projects
the thing
to be.
about someone's putting in the chat, the thing about the Red Bull model is different. We are the final boss. Do you know what I mean? It's not like Leipzig is not the final boss. They will always sell whatever their biggest stars. They don't, they win the cup here and there, but they're not the final boss. You want the Red Bull model at Chelsea. Chelsea's the final stop for the good players. Doesn't go anywhere else unless some ridiculous transfer fee comes in or something like that. So yeah, have that model, but always knowing that Chelsea is where you're going to end up. You're not going to go anywhere else from there. So, it's just sentiment all over again.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that develops, but they're serious about bringing them in.
No, let's see how serious they are, and then we'll see. We'll go back and go, okay, we'll chop that off the Caicedo thing, and then you got yourself a deal. You know what I mean? Let's do that. I'm sure they won't do that now.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need a center back this summer anyway. We have
even 5.
If you just keep, even if you keep 4, you're playing 1 game a week.
Exactly.
And yes, we have cup games every once in a while.
Look at Pokudoku.
Say nothing. You guys keep hating on Colwill. You can't fool me. I don't even hate Colwill. I'm just willing to sacrifice him for Caicedo.
That's the
it's not about hating Colwill. I just love Chelsea more than the player.
Exactly.
And I want what's best for Chelsea. If you want what's best for kids, that says a lot about you.
Ouch.
And then, like, I don't get these guys that be like, oh, if they want to leave my club, I don't blame them. And I'd be like, what the fuck? So you care more about a fucking individual player than your club? I'm not dissing the team I support for an individual player. Fuck that player.
That's why player stands, hives, and FCs are cancer in any fan base. And
it's the worst. It's horrible. Like I said again, I watched Lewis on that stream, Lorenz stream, and I'm like, how the fuck do you sit there and not yell? Like, I couldn't last on the stream with them guys. They'll feel assaulted. They'll call the cops on me. Trust me.
When did Lawrence get so young player Cobham stand?
Exactly. Like that. I don't get that. He's not even English. Usually you get that from the English guys.
Nah, he got really whiny. That's
what you did.
Yes, Moyo, he's such a fucking bitch.
I listened to that stream too the other day. I know Lewis is cool with him.
I like Lawrence, but I
did.
And I don't mean it like I hate that I talk so 80s aggressive because these younger kids.
Nah, he's a bitch, man.
Let's keep it. Right there with you.
But you know what I mean, right? Just as like I don't mean personally.
He's bitching.
I don't know him personally, so I'm not calling him a bitch.
Simon Phillips
about the panel, yeah.
Just say he's bitching, man. He's bitching.
Yeah, he be bitching. It be like, yo, bro. Like,
I was about to say it again. Stop bitching.
Like, stop bitching. Like, this shit was like, oh, if and then like I hear all these dudes Like, even the dudes that was on the show with Lewis, they like, oh, if we're trying to buy stakes in the club, we have to stop doing this dumb shit. And you're like, yo, shut the fuck up, dude. Y'all sitting here fucking bitching about something that y'all don't even know is anyway. Like, why would we buy stake in a club for a fucking player that we won't even want to match his wages? Like, does that even make sense? Oh, we're not going to match his wages, but we're willing to buy a percentage in your club. What the fuck? For one player? No. How about they want to buy a percentage in a club because that's what they've been trying to do from the fucking beginning. That's what they've been trying to do. I don't think we're going to try to buy a percentage of that club for fucking Ugarte. He's not Messi.
I've been noticing people seem to almost go out of their way to find something to complain about in this fan base recently, and it makes me wonder. What you said, Jimmy. It makes me wonder what you said, Jimmy, about people just trying to be like outraged.
Yes,
it brings attention, and I used to listen to Lawrence. He used to be more level-headed, but recently I feel like he's just whining all the time.
Yes, they're riding that wave. If anybody's in the group chat for Lewis thing, you'll see the two. If you notice the headlines from the top, I said it yesterday, the top guys, the Eunice guy, the Benson, the football therapy. If you watch their headlines, it's always some over-the-top panic shit. And these are guys I've been watching for years. These are some of the first creators I started watching. I can't stand them now. They turned into like Fox News. It's just fear-mongering.
Even
oh
Eunice,
my gosh.
Eunice
Oh my gosh.
Eunice top G. Even he's doing this shit.
Bro, everybody's doing it now. They're all doing it. They're all fucking doing it. It's like the worst. They pick the worst scenario, the worst end of the scenario, and then they work with that. And I know it's a lot of anti-American shit, which I can say English people are the most xenophobic fucking people in the world. Everything is like they bring up your nationality for everything. That's one step from nigger and chink and Jew and this and that. One step. That's why every time you throw the person nationality in, it just raised my ear. Like, why does their nationality mean? Every time you mention them in a bad way, you throw their nationality first. That's saying something to me.
And nothing now going for them.
That's saying something to me. Like, that's being mad xenophobic. And like, whenever you go to say something negative, you throw the nationality in before you mention them.
That's right, because I don't remember. And obviously, really, football Twitter's really only exploded the last 2 or 3 years.
Can't tell, so Jimmy, I had to still.
But I don't.
Let's bring it back.
I don't remember like like all this stuff. Oh, yeah. Well, that the Russian guy owns us. We haven't bought very well. The Russian lady hasn't bought very well. That wasn't bought into anything.
Yeah, like how they throw the nationality in front of everything. Like, chill.
It's a British. It's a European thing. It's like, oh no, because you guys call it soccer or something like that. You can't.
Pies has apologized for posting the Havertz deal off because he's not sure about the logistics.
Yeah, because he's a retweeter. He don't know.
Slow down on his retweet.
He just messed him up. So
this is everyone who was thinking like the Havertz deal is off or anything. There's been one solitary source.
Yeah, no one else has come
done with nobody else justifying it and everybody else saying other stuff. So if anyone who wants us to comment on it,
we're not.
If I hear something on Ornstein or Fabrizio or someone with a bit of legitimacy talking about the deal being off, then we'll talk. Till then,
we've started talking Neymar, PSG.
Remember, it was one source on the Ugarte was done deal as well. Everyone went off that as well. So remember that, yeah? Just
exactly.
Wait till it's blanket, okay? Just wait. And copy and paste pies. That's what you get for copy and pasting. Do you know what I mean?
I actually follow Pies more than all those guys he copy and paste too. That's the craziest thing.
Because Jimmy gets all the sources.
You could do his job.
We don't follow any of the journalists.
I just follow Pies, man. I'm not even gonna lie, because he
is useful though. Because he gets all the
stuff there.
Yo, Jimmy, you don't have time to follow 5-6 different accounts. So
he centralizes everything, man.
Yeah,
so I follow Pies.
He takes all them 7 and compiles them into one, and then you just get that.
Hey, Lewis,
yeah, big up Pies. Fuck that.
The apology tweet from Pies. Who did he copy and retweet it from?
Yeah, Pies is that dude, man. I can't lie.
I just got back to realize what just happened.
Did you see the middle part of that apology after the apology? Look at the middle part. Look at
I'm going to look at it right now.
Alexis
How did
Bernard
Poch-
has just posted an exclusive saying that Chelsea have started talks with Neymar for PSG.
Oh, shit.
This is preposterous.
We'll always be linked to some dumb shit like that,
Guys,
yo.
you just gotta remember it's that time of the year. It's that time.
We're gonna
of
be
the
linked to everybody.
Confirmed tier 1 sources only from now. He puts right at the
Well,
end of it.
What is a tier 1 source? Because all of them have been pretty shit.
All of them have been shit before. Yeah,
That's what he's saying.
I was about to say the same thing. Justice, like, why do we give a pass to Fabrizio when he's been fucking wrong also?
Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, look at the middle of that. He says, sorry.
Nah, Fabrizio hasn't been wrong.
Sorry for posting.
Fabrizio has been wrong.
Hang on.
When?
Hang on. The top bit goes, sorry for posting and without doing checks, but then he posts the name exclusive in the same message. I mean, what's the point? You're just doing. How do we know this one's been done properly? I don't,
Hey, click on him and see who he works for.
Ketchup Mayo tier 1.
Who? Alexis
Alex
Bernard.
Bernard. Who does he work for?
Latin Sport.
Le Pew Sports.
Okay. So
Never really heard of
Le
it.
Puke Sports. Is that what it said?
yeah, I think Fabrizio got the Kunde to Chelsea wrong last summer.
No, we actually wanted him though. Like we changed our mind last second. Tuchel did.
Nah, I ain't want to hear that. He got it wrong. That happened to those other guys
Bro,
too.
the Munchie guy, what's his name from Sevilla, said Kunde was basically done to Chelsea until
And Fabrizio got it wrong. So we're not trying to hear no
until
excuses.
Tuchel. He ain't get it wrong, bro.
He got it
Everybody
wrong.
in the sniff today.
Nah, he didn't, bro.
He got that shit
We
wrong.
got it right, but we changed at the last second.
No, that's not changing. He got it wrong, bro. He got it wrong. That's all.
You ain't get it wrong. You got it right until the last second, bro.
He got it
I'm not
wrong
taking
plus
the L on this.
add-ons. He got it wrong plus add-ons. He got it fucking
Okay,
wrong.
I need to see the Neymar comps come out now since we're
Only Neymar comp I like is the one where somebody made him continuously roll, unstoppable.
You need Neymar in the Chelsea shirt picture, Lewis, for your next.
Yeah, no, I think you can bring out old ones. We have old ones.
Yeah, an old one.
Oh shit! I missed a couple super chats. Big up Sam Hyde saying Simon Phillips saying we in for Neymar. Just found out as well. My bad, didn't see that. DK also says CFC piss in the mud. I will be there no matter what. Come on, man. Big up my guy Pies. Pies is cool, man. Pies is cool.
How did you get pies from Piss?
I asked him his name and he said it was
CFC
Pies.
Piss, that's what they call him. CFC Piss.
Like, first time I did a stream with him, I generally didn't know what to call him because everyone calls him Piss. I was like, what? I was like, what do I call you, bro? I don't know
CFC
what.
Piss.
Big up Adrian saying anyone playing Football Manager 23 or FIFA 23 that can vote for Gabri
That's
Veiga.
funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's fucking funny.
I was asking people earlier what they heard from him. People were saying his team of the season was good. So make of that what you will.
No, I actually saw something. I actually saw I was watching Football Terrace, and Terry said he goes how he decides if a player, you don't wait till they're hot. You go back to like a year ago or a year before that, what they were saying about the player and the projection then. That'll give you a better idea. Because once they're on the market and they hot, everything is gonna be hyperbole. You want to hear what scouts and shit are saying about them just on a regular day before they're actually, on the market and actually being, sought after. So people are going to be put the hyperbole on them to get fan bases hyped. When they're not on the market and people are scouting them, you'll get more of a raw, real opinion on what the player is.
Jimmy,
because he has no price on his head. It's just giving a scout a fair, raw scouting report.
Hey, Jimmy, guys, do you want to hear my conspiracy theory now with this name on news? Do you want to hear it? Remember, I said conspiracy theory, right? Do you want to bet that they asked us to pull out a Ugarte deal so we can sign Neymar?
Yeah, we pulled the.
Hey, our pull-out game is unmatched. We ain't getting nobody pregnant.
Nah, I'm having a kid. Mine is type weak right now.
So wait, So just the other day, they reported yesterday that Chelsea and PSG has bad blood. Now they're gonna sell us Neymar. Remember, they were drafting up a letter to report us to for trying to buy percentage in all this shit is bullshit. Man.
Well, no, all Jimmy, they're blackmailing us to take them.
Now they're gonna blackmail us.
They hate us.
To buy Neymar.
Hey, Savić, hurry up, man. Pay the money, bruv.
How many L's you guys taking? What else are we taking other than Ugarte?
I'm gonna laugh when you guys get Mount, bro.
Yeah, man, the minerals are still coming, bro.
Hurry up, man. Pay the money.
70 M's from a glorified McTominay.
Hey, man, you just worry about your wingers.
Play with
I'll just leave it
McTominay.
like that.
Yeah, I know you might have two
Yeah.
people with cases.
Worry
in
about
starting
your
11 next
players
year.
off the pitch, bro. You know what I mean? What you should do.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes, allegedly. I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
Said, if you're talking about the thing about Havertz,
We're gonna get Ratcliffe.
It's not.
Fuck y'all, I'll take Mason Greenwood. I'll take him.
Oh no.
Wait, what y'all? I'll take Mason Greenwood.
This stream's
Oh, look at these people. Oh,
I'll take Mason Greenwood. I'm saying it again.
But
Greenwood.
where are you going to take him to?
Yeah, put him at the fucking striker position. Put him on the right wing. You mean where I'm gonna take him to? I'm gonna put him on the field.
Good Lord.
Man, listen. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I ain't with all this fake outrage. I'll take Mason Greenwood.
Fucking Syrian merchant body, bro.
What is a Siri merchant?
I was about to ask the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about, man? Do you even speak English?
No, he just speaks utter douchebag.
Fatter, you and Johnny need to start a podcast together. You two would fit like a glove.
What's a Siri merchant? No. Fatter, what is a Siri merchant? Because you obviously know.
Let me look at the chat bot. Give me a sec.
Yeah?
No, we're gonna burn you up.
No,
What's
what
up?
is a Siri merchant? Come on, tell us. You keep saying it. What is a Siri merchant?
Okay, no specific concept called Syrian merchant.
Oh my god.
What did he say? I couldn't even hear
I
it.
don't know, man. It was all jumbled
I
up.
said no specific term or concept called Syrian merchant.
Let me tell you something. Mason Greenwood is one of the best young players in the world. In the world. I don't know what the fuck people talking about.
Siri, you're talking about like Apple Siri? Or whatever the hell.
Try to get away from the subject.
Calls him serious because apparently Iqbali's voice is just like a robot.
People too scary, man. Like, I don't get it. He's not charged for anything, so I can talk about him as a footballer. I don't care about all that other shit. That's his and her problem. She's still with him. Like, what are we talking about here?
That's true.
Like, what are we really talking about? Like, people are more upset for, I can't believe it. She's with him. Shut up. Shut up. Like, I don't get it. They're together. They might go on and be happily ever after, happy family. Y'all still gonna be mad? Looking fucking stupid. I hate him. How dare him be with his wife and kid? And shut up. Shut up. I don't get it. The things people get outraged about, but it's fake outrage. Like, I don't care. I watch the fake outrage against racism, so I don't care about any other about fake outrage. I don't care. Like, until y'all start caring about niggas, I don't care about nothing else. Either.
I would agree with you if I hadn't heard that tape. That was
Yeah, this stream definitely ain't getting monetized.
Yeah.
That tape, I don't even know what the tape even proved. Like, the tape don't even prove much. He was talking.
Lazio are trying to beat AC Milan to the signature of Chelsea midfielder Loftus Cheek. So we have another club coming in for it.
Lubin softest cheeks.
People need to live in the real world, man, and not in this fucking fake ass world, like where it's like, oh my gosh, he did what? Oh, we have to cancel him. Like, man, look, he ain't got no charge. Life goes on, man. That's how it goes.
Jim said, "Nah, we're not done talking about this."
Yeah, if they would,
I want Mason Greenwood. The fuck?
Screw Lazio.
If Lazio wants to sign Cheeks, then see you later.
Man, Thomas Partey out here fucking trying to win leagues, and we know what he. Come on, man, stop playing with me.
Please, Jimmy, let's just keep it to this, please. Fuck it, Albert.
Yeah, Jimmy, stop screaming, man.
Anthony Taylor.
I already got one strike.
See, that Anthony Taylor. See, that's why I'm glad I live in America. We got guns. Yeah.
Yo.
I said he missed out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm glad I live in America and we have guns. That's the reason why we have guns in America. Because an ultra wouldn't matter. Those ultra you couldn't have an ultra in America. You know why? Because we have things called the AR-15.
Yeah, you lot can't have
AK-47. Yeah, we got shit like that. Ain't nobody worried about no ultra. I squeezed one time on that trigger. Fuck out of here. I wish you would attack me with my family. Man, listen. We're gonna have a fucking problem over a fucking football match.
Bag saying partial monetization. At least we got the super chats. Come on, my guy.
They'll
never take that.
And
we don't have ultras.
We don't have ultras because motherfuckers will be getting shot. That's where you don't have ultras. It'd be a lot of people getting shot.
It's first you fuck around and then you find out.
And then you find out. First you fuck around and then you find out.
The more you're gonna find out.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with people.
What else was there?
Like people gonna run down, like they throwing shit at me. He got his daughter, his kid. That's some punk ass shit. And most of those people, not all of them, because you got some real tough motherfuckers that are in that. But most of those people, if they was by themselves, they wouldn't have did that. They ganged up. It's a bunch of them. Oh, let's attack his family. Man, I would have got in my car and ran some of them motherfuckers over.
Gentlemen, it's been real.
Alex V was there, but
I got to go to work.
See you, Justin.
That's my guy.
See you, Justin.
Chelsea expected to launch a new move for Southampton midfielder Lavia this week. We did hear this after Ugarte deal fell through. Him and Caicedo. So we'll see who Chelsea move on for first.
I want Mason Greenwood, bro. Campaigning for Greenwood. What y'all say, man?
Bro, we're not gonna get him anyway. Let's just move on.
Let's stop talking about him.
We're not gonna get him.
Greenwood, Greenwood off the right.
Yeah, off the right hook to his girlfriend.
Yeah, man. Hey. Some people like her, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yep. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. Oh well, we're gonna. Oh wait, who's in here? Rodrigo. Yes, why did you change that Abby yet, man? Fucking hell.
I ain't changing until we get a final decision.
Okay.
You're waiting for the here we go.
Yeah, it's not part of the master plan.
Rodrigo, what you crying about today?
Why you why you shouting about today then?
Everything, motherfucker, everything.
Big up Jimmy, big up everyone.
I'm here, man. I'm here. Thinking about getting Greenwood on the back of my next kit, man.
Fuck's sakes. Right. You know what? We're probably just gonna wrap up here. There's nothing else, and I've got to be live with Saeed in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna go bark a spliff in the time. Big up everybody that's locked in. Be back tomorrow if the channel still exists. And yeah, big up everybody. Like, subscribe. We're gonna send you over to Saeed's stream anyway, so just hit the notification button if you don't want to wait. And yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow. There'll probably be plenty more topics by then. Take care and up the Chelsea.